Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ryu Shikaze, aka Tim. We're back with the FF7 LP done by Pixel, who's known as Joseph. We are joined by Glenn, Force, Carlie, and Ami, the newcomer. And Cloud just went bugfuck crazy. And Tifa's about to die, so fun times.
I was
Yay.
about to ask if there was something wrong with the video because it was black.
Yeah,
black.
I was just thinking. Oh,
It's been a long time since we played, so it's kind of. I was kind of wondering where we were.
Glad I'm here for this part, though.
The last thing I remember is we saw the flashback to Gas and what's Harry's mother's name? Oh dear.
Ifana.
Ifana. And we were making jokes about when Hojo came, how Ifana was begging Hojo.
Yeah, we had fun with that.
Yes. We will turn everybody in this game into a filthy slattern, especially Cloud. He'll put out for anyone.
We had some good jokes that first time we tried that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a damn shame that our recording screwed up.
Yeah, we had Hojo being hung like the Sister Ray, and we had all kinds of great stuff. Oh.
How long after the end of Crisis Core is this?
Literally,
3 months?
Yes. No.
It's
This
kind of
is-
unclear.
This part is actually not 3 months, because it's somewhere between immediately and not quite 3 months.
Yeah.
'Cause 3 months later was the mission.
I always
Yeah.
wonder how can it take Cloud to reach Midgar from like right next to Midgar like 3 months? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I think he got there immediately. He just wandered around the city for a little while. Then Tifa found him, and then she kept him under observation for at least several weeks.
Okay, that's a very weird thing that the Buster Sword is doing right now.
That's not the Buster Sword.
Oh dear.
Cloud just does that whenever he's near
that makes
Tifa.
more sense.
Yes.
That makes a lot more sense.
It's sort of symbolic.
So this
It's like we said in the Crisis Core: to have honor, you must to be a man. You must have honor and a penis. What do you think the blade is?
Oh no.
Not honor.
Yeah.
Not honor.
It's honor too.
So the Genova cells within him sort of absorbed Zack's memories and sort of confused him, and then he went wandering off.
I think
Not just
Right.
Zack's memories.
Everything.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
but,
think
like-
when my interpretation of it when he found Tifa is that he
Yeah.
it's a mix of Zack, but also a mix of the person Cloud thought Tifa would want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it literally leached off of her memories too, because they're magic and can do that. But
Yeah.
it was a weird mix of what he thought Tifa would want, what Tifa actually knew, Zack, and then probably some of them.
Hodgepodge of his own ideal self.
And the real guy's in there too. I mean, somewhat, but
Well, no,
So
he's
this is-
definitely
I like the
in
line
there.
that-
The question is how much of him is on the surface.
yeah, I
Because,
mean, there's at least 4 influences at work.
Yeah.
Though, so.
you know,
I always
it's
like
always
the line.
That's when people say that Zack got recon in Crisis Core because he doesn't behave the way Cloud behaves in Final Fantasy VII. But again, it's not just Zack that Cloud is
Yeah.
all those things inside of him. But you don't actually know Zack.
I mean, and the thing is, Cloud. Everybody remembers Cloud as being this utter hard ass, but he's not a hard ass for very long.
I know it's not like barely the first 2 missions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he very quickly becomes more friendly, I guess would be the word,
Yeah.
by the time they're rescuing Eris, and Barrett comments on that.
Oh, he's actually become a lot friendlier, like, even before that. I mean, he's, like, been dramatically increasing the entire time, but literally after Tifa asks him try and get along better, he starts being nice to the people in town. So she remembers Cloud isn't a hard ass, so Genova Cloud, Shell Cloud, whatever the hell. He's
It absorbs that.
yeah, it's absorbing that, and he's trying to react.
Don't worry, auto have an immunity.
Yeah.
Thanks, Barry.
Oh wait, that's not that reassuring at all. Shit. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Of course he is. He's the main character. Well, no, if he was dead, we have to go bring him back to life. God damn it.
That's happened too.
Yep.
You know, I would want a remake, even though it would probably be a train wreck, just to hear Sid and Barry go off. Like the
You have to rate it in
Sid,
700.
sit your ass, sit your fuck.
Get your goddamn ass down and drink your goddamn tea.
Come on, who wouldn't want to listen to that?
Well, not with the English voice actor they have for Sid.
Yeah, they need to get me Sid. Come on.
I want Gary Sinise, damn it.
Yeah, he would have been
really-
perfect. So perfect.
He would. I've been saying that since 1997 that Gary Sinise would be a perfect voice for Sid.
Well, that's the kind of voice I set at to get for the audiobooks. Like that was I gave people a sample of his voice from Forrest Gump. That was exactly the voice I wanted.
Yes, absolutely perfect.
There's two other reasons why we want to see something in a remake. The wall market scene, that whole thing, just Cloud cross-dressing, all that stuff. Cloud in that what was it, jacuzzi with all the other fellas,
Yeah.
and Tifa in that fantastic blue dress. Oh god, that would just be amazing. You don't even have to give me the whole game. Just give me that whole section, and I'm happy.
So basically, all you'd want to do is lust over 3 people in dresses.
Well, lust over one person. the other is just laugh at how hilarious it is.
Okay.
But the blue dress, though.
Devil with a blue dress, blue dress, blue dress, devil with a blue dress, oh. I like how blasé and genre like expectant Rufus is here.
Yeah.
I thought he would just show up and save you.
Oh,
That's
that
disappointing.
hair flip.
Yeah.
I was like, hair flick.
They kind of retconned his character. I don't know if they wanted him to be this kind of advocate of Avalanche.
Lynn, no typing.
I'm not.
I could hear you.
I really wasn't.
And you were tapping something.
There was a lawnmower going by. Sorry. Anyway, go ahead, Joe.
The lawnmower sounds like typing.
Yeah.
Well, I was moving the laptop to get away from the lawnmower.
Why the laptop is gonna get crushed by the lawnmower?
Oh no, the lawnmower is gonna make noise.
It's gonna make less noise than you moving the laptop.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Yeah.
So anyway, we were talking about Rufus.
Yes.
Yes, Rufus. And he's
and how he
nice
got-
hair.
And how he got somewhat retconned.
Yeah, he became sort of.
Did they really turn him into an advocate of Avalanche? I mean, I know he just wanted to unseat his father.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a retcon for Rufus to have helped Avalanche when it suited him.
Yeah, that's exactly Rufus. Yeah, it's not so much
He's gonna have Avalanche kill his father and immediately take over and crush it.
Yeah, he
Just in
wasn't.
case you forgot where you were, they remind you you're in canon.
At the time, Rufus was still very much.
Statue of Rufus.
Yeah.
Oh no, it might be the statue of his old man.
Okay.
No, it's Rufus.
Oh, that's supposed to be Rufus.
I think
Okay.
it was in the
Yeah.
Ultimanias or something.
Yeah, the Ultimania says it's Rufus. But yeah, he wasn't like an advocate of Avalanche's ideals at the time. He was just using them to get rid of his dad. He still was very much wanted to be the Mako King himself. It's only what happens after Final Fantasy VII that makes him think, probably shouldn't piss the planet off.
Speaking of seeing things in a remake, I would love to know what exactly Kate Sith's disguise is supposed to be here.
I think it's just a trench coat.
It's a hobo. Hobos can go anywhere.
Yes, like what? Does he have something
Wait,
on
no.
the head? I can't tell.
He's disguised himself as a Garbodor from Pokemon. But yeah, that is a weird ass. Maybe he's a giant penguin. Actually, no wait, he's a fucking chicken suit.
Yeah.
It kind of does look like a chicken suit. Yeah.
And I guess this is a live broadcast, but with no sound, or Scarlet just doesn't give a shit about what she said.
I think it's the last
Scarlet
one.
gives no fucks.
But if Scarlet doesn't care that Foghorn Leghorn is in the room, I don't think she really cares if it.
How dare you push her?
But
I
there
just
are no
realized-
pockets for Scarlet to hold fucks in that dress, so she gives none.
I think her tips are always clipping through it.
Yeah,
She might give other things in that dress, but no.
she gets fucked. She doesn't give them.
One of my least favorite scenes is coming up.
Which one?
Oh, the slapping
Slapping?
thing.
Aww.
What's
Most
not to like about girls
awkward-
slapping
My least
each other?
favorite, you mean favorite?
No, not at all. Tifa's a martial artist, an expert
Oh.
martial artist. You don't need to be going into a slapping match. One that you can even lose, which is even more stupid.
Because she wanted to specifically slap her back. She
Yeah.
knows she could beat the crap out of her, but then the soldiers would have just shot her.
You know what's would be hilarious in a remake if specifically Tifa's slapping her, not to be because it's just to go. I'm completely outclassing you, bitch. You know, and just have a sequence where people are firing at her, and she's just slap. Scarlet goes in for slap. Essentially, have
Hey.
the sensei. What am I trying to think? The when you take the pebble from my hand, you know, fuck you bullshit. Now you are seeing quite possibly 90% of people's only fight with Ketchi.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think I've ever used them before.
I think this is the only. Well, no. There is one other time, I think, when he's in your party, mandatory, but you don't have to have any fights during that point.
Yeah, called sauce. Yeah, because this part, I mean, obviously more people use you, but still, since you engage with the stereotypical, no one likes you, and the game makes you use both of them at this point.
Yep. Well, provided you have Yuffie.
Right.
But yeah,
But I'm assuming Pixel does.
yeah.
Why wouldn't you have Yuffie?
Really?
It's just possible to miss her. Like,
Well, I
some
mean,
people never run into her.
That stupid decision, and if you
Oh,
run
and the
into her,
Yeah.
yeah, getting through that conversation. Not for us.
Yeah. But she's a teenager.
Well, keep in mind that, you know, there but for 2 years go 2 other members of the party. Because Tifa is 20 and Cloud is 21, so they're barely out of there.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah, but,
that's part of what I've
but-
always liked about it. Is that
Yeah.
Yuffie's about as old as most other main protagonists. She's young in this game. It's
Ah,
actually possible for these characters to have that military background.
actually, that gets overstated a lot. We've actually had a pretty good group of older characters in FF games.
Early games, though.
In 1 and 2, they were at least in their 20s. In 3, it was kittens. In 4, everybody except the 3 Wunderkins were explicitly in their 20s.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily mean that of 7 over the other FFs. I just mean over RPGs and anime in general.
Yeah, no, I was just kind of like, I know what you mean. It's just one of those things where, like, everybody points to FF as being sort of the codifier of the trope, and it really is more,
Right.
like, it's more even about it. The Tales of series, I'd say, it's got a lot of main characters who are older, but it's got mostly primary characters who are in their teens. I'm trying to think of what's sort of the example of.
I love this sequence, by the way. But
Oh, yeah.
continue.
And I'm gonna completely ruin it by saying Rufus' gun is very big.
I think this
That's-
sequence was.
Yes, it
voted-
is, and so is the Sister Ray.
In your end, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit bigger in a couple hours.
Yeah. Well, if it's big for 4 hours, see a doctor, but not Hojo.
Oh no, that won't work at all. He might try to use that to his advantage with Red 13.
Mhm.
And
Well, Hojo tries to get it to fire again too soon. That's part of the problem.
This
You
sequence
can't-
was.
You can't fire your gun too soon. It starts chafing. The Mako was
Maybe
willing,
we
but
should
the
see it
steel is
next
weak.
time we shoot at it.
Yeah. I was declaring war on the ocean. Fuck Poseidon.
his gun is red now. That's not a good thing.
This FMV here was.
When is Distant Worlds
Folded.
gonna do this song?
I love the extremely detailed guns and then the blocky, not even
Just render the rest of it.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm sure no one will notice.
No one will give a shit that we're using people made of marshmallows. Popeye arms.
Look at the pretty guns.
I don't get paid
Look
enough
at
for
the
this.
pretty guns.
But
You know-
not very well.
They're using the Super Nintendo Super Scope to fight weapon.
Then Duck Hunt.
Okay,
I like
that
the
is
guy
a
that just
very
gives
big.
up.
That is a very big target for people to be missing that badly. That's not good.
Yeah. Well, it's good
No,
and
that-
bad, but the hilarious
Hold
thing
your,
is
really, Barrett. Hold your breath. Really. Thank you for that pointless.
Got any better advice for me?
You know,
bad
like
advice
how to
there,
get
eh?
out of here.
It's a game.
And this is a very unfortunate moment where he's standing exactly over Scarlet's face.
He totally teabagged her.
Where's Belgium?
Why won't actually help her and don't promise to help her? That's not really useful.
Whoops.
Didn't he just come out that door?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're also locked in there, Scarlet.
This is not Barrett's finest moment.
No.
What is his finest moment?
I'm not sure that we've
I
seen
got
it.
I'm not getting off of the steering we're on.
That's not a bad moment.
Oh, wait, Pixel.
But I want to go to the duty-free store. Hi, I'm Yuffie in a barely there disguise.
She's got an
Saying
Oculus
that this
Rift on.
new VR, saying that this new VR game is awesome. It's really like there's a giant super weapon attacking us.
Who's the camera dude? Like, who the hell is that supposed to be?
I have no idea.
That's Jeff. from
Shut up!
That's Jeff from Uncharted 2. That's how Elena hired him.
Look, do they actually think she's a TV reporter? I mean,
It could be possible. In that world.
Yuffie works for Wutai 5 News.
nah.
On the spot,
Yeah.
wherever the action is.
Well,
Most
honestly, the
because I'm
dude,
causing
the
it.
dude, it's probably really easy to fool that dude. Did you
Yeah.
see he's recording the floor?
It was a very interesting floor in his defense, and that's the end of this one.